Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading of today, a Thursday here at MadWorldTarot. We're still looking at that Vanity Fair article today because we have heard that, and it's from Radar Online, so a bit of a dodgy source, but Radar Online seems to be quite forceful in their Harry and Meghan reporting currently. A real change of attitude from Radar Online recently. But anyway, they are telling us that Prince Harry is considering more legal action, this time against Vanity Fair, for targeting, I'm quoting by the way, I'm not making this up, for targeting him and his wife Meghan in their brutal American Hustle takedown. And it tells us that furious Harry and Meghan are discussing their options with their attorneys after being deeply hurt by the magazine's bombshells, and Harry has made several phone calls to explore his legal options and to see if he has a claim for damages against the magazine. So the Dragon Slayer is back on the phone to his lawyers, which is why we have the Storytellers Tarot on the table today with the Dragon Slayer on the cover of the box. We're going to have a little look, quick reading. Is Harry wanting to sue Vanity Fair? He is very litigious. And is what are the lawyers saying? Because the law is different, as I understand things, in the US. Much harder to sue in these kinds of circumstances. I gather from commentators around and about. I am not a lawyer. I do not know this for fact. But I gather that you have to prove actual malice. It's much harder to sue in this case than it is in the UK, which is why so far, according to these commentators, all the litigation has been in the UK. None has happened in the United States. The only one that's tried her luck in the United States is Samantha Markle, and she hasn't got very far. So we're going to see what the lawyers are saying to the has-been, and then we're going to ask if this is all just hot air, or as I'm calling it, hot spare, to make it sound like he's out there fighting for his reputation and the reputation of his wife, but really, you know, not going to do anything, but to make Dragon Slayer look good. Is that what's really going on secretly? And then what will be the outcome of this latest sort of legal battle that he's threatening the world with? There we've got the the Knight of Spikes. Sorry, that's the Knight of Swords in normal tarot. That is a swift retribution. The Knight of Swords, Spikes. That would be our underlying energy for this reading. That's the Fast and Furious card for me as a reader. It's very strategic. It's very quick-witted. It's very fast to leap into something and to take action about something, but more in the realm of ideas and strategy, because it's swords. So mental quickness on the phone to the lawyers in here as well. What can I do? So that there is that energy in here. So it looks like you might have been on the phone to the lawyers. I assume that the lawyers bill very well for those phone calls. Maybe another Bentley, be driving around London soon. That's me being snarky, and I think I forgot to do the usual thing, and the usual disclaimer is, of course, this is tarot for fun and entertainment, all my opinion, all speculation, just reading energy, and disclaimer in the box below. The central issue is the 9 of Coins, and it's in reverse. That's the money card, the 9 of Coins, very independent, self-made, not needing support from anybody, feeling you've arrived in your life when you're in 9 of Coins energy, and it's upright. You don't have to phone the lawyers. You don't have to hustle for money. You don't have to merch things. You're good. It's in reverse. So it tells me that they might not have the money to do anything. Even if they want to do something, I'm going to get the giggles. No more Bentley for the lawyer. No, because there's no money for it. Not independent agents, can't act independently, can't do what they like, the pair of them. Interesting. So was he on the phone to the lawyers saying, oi, what can we do? Write them a letter. Let's have more litigation. We love litigation so much. Tell us about that. We got the Page of Coins in reverse. Pages are communications, but it's in reverse, so a blocked energy of this communication. Again, the billing thing, that's the main energy that's coming through for me. I was being snarky about it at the start, but really it's coming through for me energetically. My opinion, my speculation, he knows that the clock starts running. He picks the phone up to that lawyer, the clock starts running. So he might have wanted to phone the lawyer and get them busy with, whatever claim, or at least whinge for 5 hours on the phone. And not business hours, because time difference, we know they took a whole day to try and reach the has-been, to try and wake him up so that they could organise that settlement whenever it was. Was it only last week? Feels like decades ago. His Page of Coins is contracts and money and billing and stuff like that. It's in reverse. Don't want to run up more legal fees. That's what's coming through for me. He's finally realized that litigation actually costs money. His money, not someone else's money, like the Bank of Powers. He's learned something interesting. Lawyers response, if there was even communication. What did lawyers say? 3 of spikes, and it's in reverse. It kind of got a get over it vibe. The 3 of spikes, 3 of swords is the terrible wounding. It's normally in regular tarot. It's a terrible card. I always shudder when I see it, recoil even when I see it. It's the heart with 3 daggers stabbed through it. A broken-hearted, betrayed energy, devastated energy. That's the feeling. But the lawyers are saying, get over it, because the card is in reverse. Sort of pat on the head. Move on. Nothing we can do for you here. That's seemingly what is coming through from them. My opinion, of course, as ever. And so let's see if this is all just hot air to make himself feel better, to make himself look like he's a dragon slayer, like he's out there defending his reputation and his wife's reputation. What's really going on here? How genuine is this? What is going on here? We've got Temperance in reverse. He's a very angry Temperance card, and bit of a strange depiction of it. But anyway, it's a bit of a strange tarot deck, this one. But it's myths and legends and things, so you have to understand what the myth and legend is. But the Temperance card, just on its own, is about harmony, about patience, about being even-tempered and moderate in your response to provocation. He is quite unhinged about this. I think he's really, really angry. And he wants us to know how angry he is. So that's what's coming out here for me. Can't seemingly do anything about it from a practical point of view, because he's in America now. He's got to play by American rules. But he's furious. Furious. And he does want us to know. It's the card of bad temper. The Temperance card, when it's in reverse. Impatience. Like really, I can't believe I can't afford to sue, and if I do sue, I will lose. Kind of an energy going on there. And make sure that everyone knows this. That's my opinion. That's how I'm reading these cards, reading energy for entertainment purposes. So how's it going to go for Harry with this this quest to slay another dragon? Harry's point of view, what's going to happen? In there, it's not going to win. Page of Hearts in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. That would be an apology. And it's not. So it's not like they're going to print an apology and say sorry after 6 months of very serious research and interviewing people and going through legal 8,000 words later. Actually, we were quite wrong about you and your wife. Oh, we didn't mean a word, and we apologize. What's the word? Unreservedly. And we were quite wrong, and you two are lovely. And she wasn't shopping a divorce book around. And you aren't dimwit who didn't realize the consequences of your own actions and all of that stuff. Everybody loves you in Montecito. No. No apology. No change of heart with Vanity Fair. Also no litigation. This is not a litigation card, whether it's upright or in reverse. It is an apology, some kind of admission of hurt. And no, they're not going to go there. He's not going to get that from them. And it's done. Whatever happened is done. Lawyers are saying just deal with it, get over it. He is steaming about this. I think he has got a terrible temper, in my opinion, and he is really furious. But by the looks of things, realizes that if he phones that lawyer, the lawyer's first thing he does is press a little timer somewhere. I don't know how lawyers do these things, but he's got a special one for Harry. And we won't go into how I imagine it looks or what's written on it or how slowly that clock actually ticks. But that's me being snarky and just for fun and entertainment. And that's your reading today. And thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.